Hi, this is Light of the Lantern Tarot. Welcome, or welcome back if you've already been here. Today's pick a card reading is the message that you need to hear right now. I've chosen 3 cards, card 1, card 2, and card 3, and I've paired them with 3 different tarots. The Lumina Tarot, the Tarot of the Cosmic Seed, and the Star Seeker Tarot. The first card is this one. The second card is this one. And the third card is this one. In the event you'd like to choose your reading according to your zodiac signs, sun, moon, or rising, I'll draw 4 signs for each card. The first card is Aries, Capricorn, Leo, and Libra. The second card is Sagittarius, Aquarius, Cancer, and Taurus. And the third card is Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo, and Gemini. So please choose your reading or readings according to which card or cards resonate with you the most, whether it be aesthetically or by the tarot deck that is paired with it, or through your intuition, or whether you'd prefer to choose by your zodiac signs. You'll find the timestamps for each reading listed below in the description box. Please feel free to watch as many as you'd like, and if they don't resonate with you, you're free to leave them, no pressure. So I'll see you in your readings. Hi, card choice number 1. You've chosen the Cicada and Blue Appetite card in the Lumina Tarot. This is the card again. That's beautiful. And I'd like to read the description in the book. This is the Obsidian Oracle. And let's see here. Okay, Cicada and Blue Appetite. Key points: rebirth, transformation, and breaking free. Cicadas can live up to 17 years, dwelling underground most of their life. Due to the way they shed their skin and are born from the ground, they represent immortality and rebirth in cultures around the globe. Blue Appetite is a powerful psychic and spiritual stone with cleansing power, used to clear confusion and negativity and to boost personal growth and knowledge. Release yourself from the mistakes of your past and stop using them to beat yourself up mentally and spiritually. You're human, and we learn from mistakes. We learn more from mistakes than we do from successes. Use your past to educate you, then let it go. Freeing yourself to move on, refreshed and reborn, living as a better person from now on. That's beautiful. I love that. So important, too. I didn't know that about the cicada living underground and being born underground. That's fascinating. And I think it's also important to mention that they make the vibratory noise that we hear, which these insect noises often clear the environment around them and restabilize them. So insects are important for a variety of reasons, not just for the most obvious ones. And the Blue Appetite stone, being a blue stone, would be connected to both the throat chakra and the third eye. So it's very spiritual. It has to do with self-expression, truth, and sight, basically. So Okay, so let's get some more oracle cards out and elaborate on our reading about the most important message for today for card choice number 1. Let's see here. Can I get one card from this deck, please? Thank you. That's our card. One from this deck. Okay. One from this deck. This one. One from this deck. Okay, I'll choose this one. And one from this deck. Okay. Great, so let's have a look at what we got here. Okay, the first one is the ray, suppression, calibration, and flow. It's beautiful. Okay. Then we got first quarter moon in Pisces, honor your feelings. Well, this is reminding me of this card, which was all about rebirth and letting go of past mistakes in order to move on and be free. In order to do that, clearly you need to honor your feelings, because otherwise we're in self-judgment, thinking I made a mistake and that's it, I messed up. And you can be frustrated with yourself or angry with yourself. And instead, if you honor how that made you feel, you can actually learn something from it. So that's important. Okay, so the next one is Thoth, divine magic. The teacher awakens, the student becomes the master. Interesting. So you've probably done a lot of work already, and you're finding yourself more and more in a position to share what you've learned and step out on your own in freedom, as our indicator card was talking about. And I love the divine magic aspect of it too, because we do need to take into consideration that it's not everything that we actually do. It's the whole, it's the sum of the parts. It's also all the magic that goes on behind the scenes, all the divine intervention, all the divine planning. And so we all work together, and that's really beautiful. Then we have Emerald, tend your emotional garden. Wonderful. So that's a similar message to the first quarter moon in Pisces, honor your feelings. And I'm reminded of the fact that this is a timeless reading, but at this moment in time when I'm actually doing this reading, it is a full moon in Scorpio today. And they're saying that this is the most intense moon of the year, and this is 2026. So feelings are definitely going to be at the forefront. And of course, they can be anytime, because this is a reading that's timeless. So whenever you happen upon it, it will be the right moment for you. But I find that interesting. Okay. Then we have transformation, a fresh new way of living emerges. Perfect. Now that goes absolutely wonderfully with our indicator card, which was talking about transforming from the past into the future and being free. So perfect. So let's see what the tarot wants to share with us. Wow, they're just jumping out today. 2 more cards, please. Spirit. Okay, that was way too many. Should I keep them? Well, maybe we'll keep them. And, okay, so let's see. We'll go like this. Okay. So the first card out was Strength. Wonderful, because this is an absolutely intense time. And the fact that the Strength card came out indicates that you are feeling ready to face whatever it is that is coming your way. You've grown your inner strength through your experiences, and you've tamed the lion, so to say. So that's beautiful. The Maiden of Swords, who is the Page of Swords, and she would speak to an opportunity, or a person coming in with an opportunity of clarity, or an idea and inspiration that comes to you suddenly. We have an owl here on this card in flight, and that lines up with the freedom message as well. I just moved the camera by mistake. And obviously the Sword of Truth, which is all about the throat chakra. Then we have the Eight of Wands, and this would speak to a whole lot of energy and movement moving forward. A big amount of momentum that you can be swept up in and move forward and help you to move in a direction of your choice. And I'm drawn back to this card, the Ray, with flow. And so it would be beneficial to not force, but to try and go with the flow with the momentum, in other words. So that's beautiful. Then we have the Hermit, okay? And the Hermit is all about wisdom and going within and removing yourself from the world around you in order to gain perspective and strengthen your inner self, your inner core. And so this might be something that you have already done or are coming out of, and you would now be at a point where you would feel like you'd like to go out into the world. A fresh new way of living emerges. You'd like to go out into the world with the knowledge that you have learned about yourself and your priorities, let's say. And so that's really beautiful. The Hermit is a true master. So, and there's also a practical aspect to this as well, because the Hermit relates to the earth sign Virgo, and Virgo is very practical. It's very spiritual and humanitarian, but also very practical. So there is a practical element to all of this. So it looks like you're reaching a point after having done a lot of inner healing and inner introspection in order to try and release the feelings around your past experiences, where you've had to look at the way things have made you feel. And I'm sure that unfortunately they were often very painful and very heavy. And but you had to do this in order to move forward. And we're being reminded by the cards that this might be something that you're coming out of now, but it's something that you need to take into consideration again forever, basically. And you've grown stronger, and you're learning new ways to interact with life around you that will be more in alignment and in the flow, and less about forcing or judging or losing that sense of harmony, let's say. And I'm drawn back to the Thoth card again, and the Teacher awakens. I really feel like you've been through something extremely transformational, and you are feeling very strong now because you have this Strength card out here. Perhaps you're coming up with new ideas about ways to move forward in your life. And this could have to do with anything from a way of living, like fine-tuning your diet to eat as healthy as possible in order to strengthen your physical body, or it could be about driving your car less and riding your bike or walking more. Anything really. It could be about finding a new place to live because perhaps you don't feel in alignment anymore with the place that you have been living in. It could be about changing jobs or starting a new job, a job possibly where you're some sort of spiritual teacher. And it doesn't have to be a teacher per se. It could really just be the information that you're sharing, even not through words, even through art or through music. It could indirectly be teaching people because your intention has encoded it with beautiful information. So it could be a variety of things. Let's see what else the tarot has to tell us. Okay, we have the Three of Pentacles, and Judgment. Okay. So the Three of Pentacles indicates you are indeed working on something material, because we're in the Pentacles suit, the suit of the material realm. It often has to do with, career or physical, or the physical body or your home, and that you're working with others usually, because the Three of Pentacles often indicates that there's more than one person involved, and that you're working towards a common goal. And this could, again, be anything. This could be in your work environment, or it could be that you're moving house and you're planning with all the people around you in their various roles, whether they be your partner, your children if you have children, friends, whoever it may be, and that you're also working with other people, because there are many people involved in finding a home and purchasing it or renting it, and so there are definitely many roles involved. So that makes a lot of sense. And the Judgment card is so beautiful. It's another major arcana. So now you have three major arcanas here: Strength, the Hermit, and Judgment. And Judgment it's ruled by Pluto, which is an explosive energy, an energy that really shakes things up in order to transform them. And so I'm drawn back again to the Cicada and Blue Appetite card, which was all about a transformation and freedom. And Judgment would indicate that you really have been through this experience, which is life-changing for you. It's changed your perspective. It's changed your direction, your plans. And you're, waking up on even higher levels. And it's a beautiful energy, very powerful. Let's see what else the tarot has to tell us about a message you need to hear right now. I mean, all of these cards are really speaking to something extremely powerful that you've been through, or that you're going through still, or starting to go through now. And so this is no small message. Okay, so we have the Maiden of Wands. Okay, so another page, so another message. And the Six of Swords. Okay, wonderful. So the Six of Swords, the sword suit being the mental suit, would indicate that you are indeed leaving a situation or a place, and that you have made this decision, and this is part of your transformation. And often the Six of Swords card has depicted on it a person being transported across a body of water by somebody else. So help that comes in to help facilitate the movement out of a trying situation and into a new life, basically. And I like this depiction because we're focused more on the stars. And so there is, again, that element of magic and of something greater than us, some universal power that is involved, and that we're all working together as a whole. It's not, everything is connected in life. And so as above, so below, so it's beautiful to understand that whatever intentions or decisions we make in our world are facilitated or helped and affecting forces that are unseen to us. So that's really beautiful. Then we have the Maiden of Wands, who could be, again, the wand suit being the action-oriented, desire, spiritual energy suit, and the page being the messenger, or an opportunity that's going to present itself that will kind of catapult you forward into this new journey, this new direction. And it's a really beautiful energy. And you have two pages here. So I'm thinking that this energy is often, the pages are often representative also of the inner child. And so it could be that you're being helped also by your own inner child, somebody that the person inside of you, the little one inside of you that you may have recently discovered on a deeper level through your journey within. And that it's important also to always consider this side of ourselves in life, and to not take things too seriously, to still try and maintain a childlike wonder, let's say, because we are playing a game here on Earth. I don't love saying game, But, this is an experience that is both beautiful and creative and also educational for our soul. So it's wonderful to also take into consideration a childlike wonder and looking at it from a positive perspective. And so this is a really general reading, and generally it's speaking to you moving through this process and freeing yourself to move forward in a new way in life, and however that looks to you. So it's really beautiful, and that you're on the right track, and you have supportive energies, and you have momentum forward that you can ride gently. You can flow with, and so it's really, and to trust in the process, really. But that you're on your way, that this is really, really beautiful. This is also a message of appreciation for your effort and your work, and that the universe is really recognizing what you have gone through and how you are continuing to learn from everything that you've gone through. So let's see if there's a final message from the tarot. One card, please, Spirit. I'm seeing this one. Okay, let's see. The Queen of Swords, wonderful. Okay, so the Queen of Swords is a beautiful energy about a figure who is strong and who has attained a level of clarity that is really important and crucial, actually, to being successful in whatever endeavors you set your mind to. And the swords is the mental suit. So often the queen has a very strong heart-mind balance. And while she tries not to bring too much emotion into things and tries to maintain this balance, she still understands it's important to honor your feelings and work through those, because you'll never be free if you don't work through your feelings. If you bypass and try to ignore your feelings, the lessons are just going to keep coming back. So this is a nice reminder that while it is important to try and stay above too much emotion, it is important to first work through your emotion. So I think this is a super supportive energy, by the way. And there's a lot of feminine here. I'm realizing as I'm looking, a lot of feminine power. We've got the queen and we've got two pages. And, while these aren't gender specific, they're more archetypal. I do feel that the feminine power is significant. And there's also the Strength card, and the Hermit here is also a woman, and often the Hermit card is a depiction of a man. So I think that it's important to draw our attention to the fact that there's a lot of feminine power. There's the masculine power of thought, and I think he might have been connected to the moon as well, and we consider the moon as a more feminine energy. We consider the sun as the masculine and the moon as the feminine. So he was very well balanced, and taking into consideration both the feminine power, which is more receptive and creative, and the masculine power, which is more action-oriented and protective. And so this is important too. I think there's like an ulterior message here about balance and trying to maintain balance and trying to appreciate both of these energies, masculine and feminine, as you're moving forward in life, in order to stay as strong as you can. So I hope that this message helped or resonated with you. If it did, please like the video and comment below anything you feel comfortable sharing. The comments are so important to everybody and also to the channel, of course, because I'm trying to grow this channel. And I'm not able to do as many readings as I would like because I'm really in the middle of an incredibly intense period myself. I simply don't have the time to pump out as many videos as YouTube would like me to. But I'm trying my best, and because I feel it's really important. So please, any support, like subscribing, liking, commenting that you can offer would be so, I'm greatly appreciated. Thank you. Anyway, I wish you the best of luck in this beautiful transformative period that you're in, and I hope to see you next time. Bye, card choice number 1. Hi, card choice number 2. You've chosen this card and the Tarot of the Cosmic Seed. I'll show you this card again. It's a very cute card. It says Unicorn, Floaty, and Macaroons. Our message today is about, a message that would be really important for you to receive at the moment. And it is a timeless reading, so whenever you happen upon this reading, it will be the right time for you. But I wanted to read what this card means. This is the Obsidian Oracle deck. Okay, Unicorn, Floaty, and Macaroons. Key points: joy, happiness, rewriting the past. Interesting. Okay. While unicorns started as legendary fierce creatures in our current world, they are more likely to be seen as a symbol of magic, positivity, and purity, with the unicorn floaty seen as a popular accessory for the joy at the beach. I need to stop for a moment because it says here that unicorns started as legendary fierce creatures. That's interesting. And I wonder why that would be. Possibly is because of their horn, and horses are extremely strong. So anyways, that was a side note. Okay. Macaroons are a modern pastry considered to be the epitome of elegance and refinement. Well, that seems like the two depictions are a little contradictory then, but there is a temptation when looking to the past to rewrite our history, to sanitize the world, remake facts, and create a more palatable, even amusing tale. We must strike a balance between learning from the lessons of the past and sermonizing, between bringing joy, light, and beauty to the world and losing substance. We can continue to evolve, but not at the expense of truth. It is better to appreciate and learn than to forget or ignore. I'm finding that this is a quite complex message, speaking to the importance of joy, happiness, and being careful not to completely rewrite the past, however, to have learned from our lessons and make sure that we don't trivialize, is that a word? Make more trivialize what we've been through, our experiences. So, and balance. Balance is the word that's coming to mind, the importance of balance. Yeah. So let's see what other oracle cards have to tell us about this message today, this message that's the most important for you to hear at the moment. I'm going to draw some oracle cards and then we'll get into the tarot. So, Spirit, can I have a card, please, for card choice number 2? I'm feeling this one. Okay. And a card from this deck. Okay. A card from this deck. This one. Card from this deck, please. Okay, it actually came out face up. And a card from this deck, please. Seeing this one here. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Okay, the first card was Lion, strength, authority, and courage. And this already, the card choice number 1 had the actual strength card of the tarot, which has depicted on it a lion, a woman who's tamed a fierce lion. And it's ruled by Leo, which is the Zodiac sign that has everything to do with being the most authentic version of yourself, your individual with self-expression and strength. It's also ruled by the sun. So if you felt drawn to card choice number 1, you might want to check out that reading too. Possibly it has a message for you. Okay, first quarter moon in Virgo, assess the situation. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so something might be changing in your life or about to change, where you would benefit from summoning your courage, let's say. But it doesn't have to be a bad thing or a scary thing. It could just be something so new that you're not used to. Let's keep going here. Kali Ma, divine severance. Cut the cords to dramas, fears, and limitations. Kali, the ancient Hindu goddess, is representative of the Divine Mother, and she's able to destroy things in order to help transform them. And she does have this strength. So this seems already like this is a very powerful situation that you are currently stepping into or working through at the moment. And to remember that you have guidance and divine protection as well. So as well as inner strength and courage and authority. So this is quite something. Aragonite, home is where your heart is. Okay, now that's really important because it's drawing attention to the fact that our heart is so important. Our heart has neurons like our brain, and actually has more neurons, if I remember correctly. It has a strong, or maybe it doesn't have more neurons, but it has a stronger electromagnetic field than the brain. And so the heart is so important. And if we can find a way to use our brain and our heart together, we can tap into an inner power that is beyond anything that we've ever experienced before. So this is a really interesting message. And home is where your heart is speaks also, I think, to the fact that when you're in times of turmoil or distress or extreme change, if you can center yourself in your heart, you will feel safer and more in alignment. And perhaps you're even in a situation where you're looking to move physically to a new town, city, place, whatever it may be, countryside. And you don't know exactly where you're going, but it's a perfect reminder to remember that home is really in your heart. It's not in a physical place necessarily. And so you're safe. You're always safe. Okay, then we have miracles. Expect the wondrous to emerge. And that's wonderful. So as challenging as this situation is, remember that miracles are the natural stuff of the universe, and they happen every day right under our nose. Half the time we don't even notice, but they can completely change your life and help you move forward in beautiful ways. So I'm feeling a lot of energy here. This reading is a lot more intense than reading number 1. Reading number 1 had similar themes, but it felt a tiny bit less intense. And so I'm sorry, because I think that you're really going through something huge. I mean, and that's not to belittle reading number 1, because also they're going through something huge, but it feels really explosive here. I'd like to get some more information and try and see if I can elaborate on this message for you. Spirit, can I get 4 cards, please? There's 1. The message that's most important for card choice number 2 to hear at the moment that they find this reading. Thank you. Okay. Okay, the Messenger of Wands and the 7 of Wands. Okay, yeah. So, okay, the 7 of Wands is a card. The Wand suit is the suit of spirit, action, desire. Let that spark, the divine spark within us, and the energy that is at our disposal to use to move through life. And the 7 of Wands is a card that indicates that you're feeling very defensive at the moment, because you must be in the middle of a situation that's a bit chaotic and scary, for lack of a better word, or just complex and uncomfortable. And the Messenger of Wands is the Page of Wands. So quite possibly there's going to be a solution coming your way, or a person that will help you deal with the situation you're in. And I'm drawn to the image of the sun and moon combined at the tip of the wand. And by the way, the wands often signify a tool for magic, so don't forget that. But the sun and the moon combined are the unity, the opposites, the masculine and feminine, the yin and yang. So balance would be a really important theme for you at the moment, too, I believe. Oh, then we have the High Priestess, beautiful. And the Nurturer of Cups. Okay. The Nurturer, I think, is the Queen of Cups, and the High Priestess is the Major Arcana, which speaks to trusting our intuition and going within and understanding our own power and believing in ourselves. So it's the mystical archetype. So that's beautiful. There's definitely an element of a spiritual element here in your reading. So, and the Nurturer of Cups is being the Queen of Cups is all about, well, first of all, she's representative of the feminine energy, so the receptive and creative energy of the universe. And the cup suit is the suit of emotion and spiritual connection. And so she basically has encountered many experiences in her life and worked through them, and has come to a point of being very strong and keeping in consideration a compassionate element to her leadership, let's say. She's very dedicated. She's very fluid. And this is a man, because clearly these energies are not gender specific. They're just talking about the feminine being more receptive and creative, and the masculine being more action oriented and protective. So there's kind of a mix of the two here, because this seems to be a man. And so that's beautiful. It's another balance message hidden within the mix. So, wow. Yeah. I'm trying to think back to this card about the unicorn and the macaroons. And I felt that there was some sort of importance to looking at polarity and trying to learn from it instead of ignore one side and move forward in the other. It was speaking to the importance of like childlike or inner childlike joy, and the importance of not rewriting the past to be only one way, to accept that situations can be complex, and it's important for us to acknowledge the different sides in order to learn from the situation. So let's see if we have more here from the tarot. 2 more cards, please, that can help us with this message. I was drawn just now back to the assess the situation card. So I think that's really the case. It's a very complex, this is one card. It's a very complex situation that you're finding yourself in at the moment. And it might be a general situation, not incredibly specific. It could be a general feeling you have, like some sort of need or desire to break free, and also, well, first, I guess, to stand up for yourself and your beliefs and whatnot, and then to break free and move forward in a new way. And that the cards so far are telling you that that's definitely possible with the Page of Wands, this message of a new opportunity, or somebody coming into your life that will help you in some way to break forth into new creative energy, let's say. But, well, let's see what else the cards have to say. Okay, the 2 of Cups and the 2 of Coins. Interesting. So this polarity message that I keep feeling is coming into play again. We got 2 cards that are 2s. The 2 of Cups is, again, Cups being emotional suit, and the Coins is the Pentacles suit, and that is the material suit, so the practical suit, the the suit of everyday life, the suit of career, of home, of physical body. The Two of Cups is a beautiful card indicating that there might be a new person coming in or a new relationship coming into your life that you can work with and that will be very harmonious. Or it could actually indicate that these are two sides of yourself that are coming into balance. So that's beautiful. And the Two of Coins often speaks to balance, that you may be feeling pulled in a few different directions, possibly just two, even more than two, whatever it may be. And that it's beneficial to remember that the more you can find a balance between these different elements, the more you'll remain in alignment. So that's beautiful. And I like this depiction because she's a ballerina, and ballerinas are often thought to just be like beautiful, sweet, graceful figures, but they are also incredibly strong. Classical ballet is one of the most physically demanding sports that humans can enact or participate in. And so strength is really coming into play. So you do have the strength to move forward. And if you continue to try and keep yourself in balance and see the duality of situations, and, by doing so, you're looking at it from every angle, that will help you. So let's see what else the tarot wants to tell us. In closing, this important message for right now for card choice number 2. Thank you. Okay, here's one. Oh, wow. Beautiful. Okay, and this is, there are 2 here. Okay. So we have the Mastery of Cups and the 3 of Coins. Okay. Wow. I'm going to start with the Sacred Feminine, who is the Empress in the major arcana. And she's the creator. She's the nurturer. She's the mother. She brings forth creation. It grows within her and she births it into the world. And this is absolutely the feminine energy to the greatest degree, let's say. And again, I was just drawn back to the Kali Ma card, because Kali being the divine feminine, but yet not being weak. So again, going back to the ballerina who is not weak, is so important to remember the strength we have and how the feminine element can still be incredibly powerful. And I'm thinking again to the divine severance, cut the cords to dramas, fears, and limitations. This was another message that I didn't elaborate on, which is really, really important. It's not only important to assess a situation and to give appreciation to all the different elements, it's also important to actually cut the energy once you've learned your lesson so that you're free to move on. And so that was really important. Then we had the Mastery of Cups, who's the King of Cups. So wonderful. You have both the Queen and the King. So extremely balanced and wonderful and supportive energy here. The King is the leader. So, and the leader who takes into consideration an empathic, compassionate standpoint. Somebody, again, who has a very good heart-mind balance and is gentle but powerful. So I'm really feeling this. There's a lot of power here, but there's also a lot of gentle. So there's a lot of polarity. So it is challenging to try and balance things, but this alone is important to remember, that we can appreciate everything, but we don't have to judge it as good or bad. We give it space. We try and see it and then move forward after we've figured out exactly which way we would like to move forward. And the 3 of Coins is the 3 of Pentacles and another Pentacle suit. So you're probably working through something that has to do with a move or a career change or getting healthy and strong, and whatever it is, a new way of living, let's say. And there are other people involved in your life. So that's wonderful, because you're not alone. And we can often receive help from others if we are open to receive. I know for a lot of us empaths, it's been hard for us to receive help in life because we feel like we have to do everything for others. And so it's really a very, very difficult feat, but we need to remind ourselves to stay open to the help too, because life is really an interaction and we're all in this together. So we have to appreciate that others have something to give us as well, and that it doesn't have to just be all challenge. So I feel that that's really important to mention. In any event, you're working towards something. You're trying to, keep a balance in your life, but you are working towards something and making progress. And again, this is a really general reading because the reading is for the collective, simply about an important message for you at the moment. And it can be applied to a variety of different circumstances. But it seems to me that you're on the way to a beautiful change in your life, and you have so much supportive energy here. And as long as you take into consideration this duality and assessing situations and staying open and trying to, learn from everything that's happening and remembering to cut yourself off once you've learned your lessons from the people, places, memories, things, whatever it may be that you feel are holding you back, you're going to progress into this beautiful new way of living. And there's so much strength here. So you're a very powerful soul. So I hope that this message resonated with you. And if it did, would you please like the video and comment below anything you feel comfortable sharing? It would be wonderful for everybody, for also the other comment readers and writers, and for my channel, which is new. And side note, I'm trying the best I can to post, but I too am going through a lot at the moment. And it's hard for me to put the time into this project at the moment that I would like to, and that YouTube would like me to. I'm doing the best I can. So we'll see what happens. But I'm growing extremely slowly. So please, whatever support you feel guided to give, I would be so grateful. And subscribe, please, to the channel. That would be wonderful if you're interested in seeing any other readings from me. So I wish you the best of luck with everything, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Card choice number 2. Hi, card choice number 3. You've chosen this card in the Star Seeker Tarot. Here we have the Mockingbird and the Sunstone. Okay. And this is about a situation that you're currently in, or the best message for you at this moment in time. It is a timeless reading. So whenever you happen upon this reading, it will be the right time for you. But today, as I am doing this reading, we are having a full moon in Scorpio here in 2026, and it is an incredibly powerful time. So I'm already guessing you're going through a lot, as card choice numbers 1 and 2 also were. So let me read this about this card, so we can understand better our message. Mockingbird and Sunstone, key points: being true to yourself and self-awareness. Okay, beautiful. Mockingbirds are known for their songs, often different in autumn than in spring. Some species mimic the song of other birds, which is how they earned their name. Mockingbird, yeah. While females don't sing as well as the males, mockingbirds as a species sing throughout the day and night. Sunstone is a stone of warmth and joy, and as a stone that carries light energy within, it enhances self-confidence and awareness of your true nature. The more time you spend with friends and family, the more you pick up their characteristics and sometimes their judgments. But you are so much more. You are the sum of all your parts, all your experiences, a magnetic, beautiful, unique being of light and love. Get to know yourself and appreciate just how great you are. That's beautiful. Yeah, that's fascinating. I was just thinking now, Mockingbird, I had never really considered the name before. And basically this card is speaking to the fact that often people, as a way of masking, kind of learn from the others the way they behave, and then just kind of proceed throughout life behaving in the same way. But that it's really, really important to be ourselves. So that's a really strong, positive new message. Let's see what other messages the Oracle cards have, and then we'll move into the tarot. Okay. The most important message for today for card choice number 3. One card, please, Spirit. Okay, I'm seeing this one. One card from this deck, please. This is our card. One card from this deck. Okay. And this. Okay. And one card from this deck. Okay, great, interesting. Okay, well, this jumped out facing up, so let's look at that first. We have Ishtar, inner learnings, follow your heart, truth prevails. So this is again a card speaking to the strength we have within, not the external world. Follow your heart and truth prevails. So really learning to trust ourselves and move forward with this inner strength. So let's see. Then we have the elephant, stability, confidence, and memory. Yes, I remember that hearing somewhere that elephants never forget. It's a little bit like crows, that they learn something about others and they remember it forever. And they're capable of great depth because of that. And confidence, having a lot to do with, obviously, self-awareness, and it would enhance that. And the sunstone was the stone, which is correlated with the solar plexus, and it's all about self-expression and confidence. So that's beautiful. Then we have first quarter moon in Scorpio, release your blocks. Okay, well, this is always important. Then we have lapis lazuli, get real and own your truth. Okay, wonderful. And the lapis being blue is connected with the sixth chakra, or otherwise known as the third eye. And own your truth. So interesting. It's saying the same thing here. Truth prevails, own your truth. So really understanding what it is your truth, what you want, what is meaningful to you, how you see things, and then moving forward in authenticity. Okay, then we have solitude. In silence, peace prevails. So this would be the importance of taking time to relax and possibly meditate, go within in some introspective way, and find ways to regulate regulate your nervous system, because quite possibly you are in a situation now that is quite chaotic and powerful, and the ability we have to silence things around us. This reminds me of the Hermit card, the major arcana in the tarot, speaking to removing yourself from the world, or having that capability, learning something about yourself, which would be important, learning about what your truth is, and then going back out into the world stronger. So, and it's a way to rebalance as well in continuation. So let's see what the tarot has to tell us. Tarot, I'd like 4 cards, please, to elaborate on this important message for today for card choice number 3. Thank you. See this one. Okay. The Ace of Swords, clarity. Okay, beautiful. So it seems It seems that you might find yourself in a situation surrounded by a lot of people who are acting in a certain way. But this might not be your true way, the way you want to act. It might be that you want to break free because you feel that that is not your authenticity. And the Ace of Swords is indicating that you're going to have a burst of clarity and an opportunity coming your way that will make it very clear to you which way to go, how to do it. So let's see what else. Okay, so the Three of Swords, this is another card from the Swords suit, the Swords being the mental suit. And the Three of Swords indicates that you have been through a situation or are going through it right now that is very painful to you. The Three of Swords often indicates pain and sorrow and the need to consider the emotion and eventually move on from it. And so I'm sorry about that because that's a lot of pain. That's a lot of pain that you could have experienced or are going through at the moment. And it's challenging, but you can always learn from these experiences. We do always learn from these experiences. Okay, then we have the Three of Pentacles. Beautiful. So the Pentacle suit being the Earth suit, the suit of the material world, of the workplace, of home, of our physical bodies. And the three indicating that there are people working together. So the importance of recognizing that this is the way to go, let's say. And I love this depiction because there are these three sets of hands and they all have a piece of a pentacle. And it's just such a beautiful symbolic way to explain that we're all on this journey together. We are all working together. We are all connected. And to never forget that, really. It's super important. Then we have the Ace of Wands. Okay, you are really about to have a big new opportunity or opportunities coming your way that are going to break you free from whatever it is you have experienced recently or are still in. The Ace of Wands is all about a new opportunity in like a passionate opportunity that will be a driving force in your life to move you forward in some way. And it could be that once you have your clarity, now also you have your opportunity to move forward in that direction. So that's super positive. So that's wonderful. Let's get a couple more cards, please, Spirit. The other thing is I just saw the Release Your Blocks card, and the Sword suit often speaks to cutting through the cords of the past, the cords, the blockages that we have where we are, whenever anything happens in our life, we are tied to it, essentially. Any interaction creates a cord, and it could be with another person, it could be with a place, it could be with a situation or even an emotion. And it's very helpful to remember that we can always intend to cut through these cords in order to have them not be attached to our energy field anymore and to be free to move forward stronger and with more agency, let's say. Oh, wow. Beautiful. Next, we have the Sun, and this is the most abundant card of the tarot. It's a major arcana, and it speaks to precisely this, the self-confidence, the good luck that comes along with it, the pure life force as the Sun for us is absolutely crucial. We as the human race could not live without the Sun. It nourishes us. It has information that is passed to us through this solar energy, and it's pure life force. So that's beautiful. And then we have the Wheel. Okay, wonderful. So that's the Wheel of Fortune, indicating that your situation is about to turn around for the positive, because life is cyclical, and we have ups and we have downs, and this will be your turn in a positive direction. Release your blocks. Release them. Cut the cords. Use the sword to cut the cords. You can visualize this in meditation. You can just think about it. You can say a sort of mantra before you're falling asleep at night or first thing when you wake up in the morning, and just clear your field. And remember to take into consideration your alone time And, meditation or any form of meditation, which might just be, and this is perfectly valid and extremely important, walking in nature, spending time in nature, because nature resets us. Again, we are all connected. We're connected with the earth as well. We're connected with all of the life on earth. And nature is less tainted, let's say, in the sense that it's less influenced by all the human mental and technological energy on this planet. And so just being in nature and being near trees and water can reset us, help reset our whole being, our energy field, our hearts. It can calm us down. So that's really important. So taking into consideration that, taking the responsibility for understanding what is our truth, and to make sure that we are not following just the masses, wearing the mask of the mass population. It is safe to be ourselves, and it is actually crucial to be ourselves and to move forward. And by doing so, we'll shine, and we'll be truly living. So let's see if the tarot has anything else to tell us. This is a really quite simple, in comparison with the card choice number 1 and card choice number 2. This message is simpler, not to mean that you're not going through a lot, because clearly you are with the 3 of Swords, and it's been super challenging and hard, but it seems pretty straightforward. Just to take into consideration to be yourself, to realign with yourself, and to find your truth and follow it, and that you'll be supported with opportunities, and everything is about to turn around, and you're going to have a really lucky period. Let's just see if there's anything else in conclusion that the tarot would like to communicate with us. Should we get 2? Let's get 2. Okay, so we have the Chariot. Perfect. Beautiful. I'll explain in a moment. And the Queen of Wands. Okay, just perfection. Okay, so the Chariot being the major arcana that deals with willpower and the power to direct your life. You're the charioteer. There may be opposing forces in your life, but through your willpower, through finding your truth, you will be able to direct the energy in the proper way and move into a new circumstance with your inner strength. And the Queen of Wands is the perfect example of somebody who has achieved just that. She is charismatic. She's full of life. She's strong. She's both receptive and creative. She's got her own personality. And I think that that's really important. I mean, that was our indicator card here on this message, to find your true self and just express it. She doesn't care what other people think of her. She has enough confidence in herself to understand that by embracing who she is, she will be a super strong leader. She'll be an inspiration for others. And so that's so important, to be ourselves. This is the main message for you here. Just to remember to be yourself and not follow the herd. Just be your true self, and you will be an inspiration to others to do the same. And because we all have particular gifts and abilities and personalities that, when they work together, are going to help to change this world and make it a better place. I mean, it's so chaotic right now, and it's so wrong and upside down, basically. All these terrible things happening on the planet. And they have been going on for hundreds and thousands of years, but it seems like we're really coming to the culmination of this awful, oppressive, manipulative, and hurtful behavior. We see it every day in the media, for instance, and also in, violent movies and everything else. But by being ourselves, embracing our truth, and taking responsibility for that, and releasing our blocks, we can be an inspiration for others, and we can all move forward in our own strength and help complement each other, and build a new world that will be much more beautiful and fair. So if this reading helped you in any way or resonated with you, please like the video and comment below if you feel comfortable sharing. It will help others, and it will also help the channel. I'm a new channel, and I'm doing the best I can. I too am going through a lot right now, and unfortunately I don't have as much time as I'd like to post the amount of videos that YouTube, the algorithm, would like me to. But I'm trying my very hardest, and nevertheless, I feel it's really important to speak right now and try and show others that we're all in this thing together and we can support each other. And so I'm trying my best. So please, any support you can give, also subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see other readings. Any support you can give is so appreciated, and will help this channel grow and reach more people like you. Thank you so much. I wish you the best of luck with everything, and I hope to see you next time. Bye, card choice number 3.